Hey there, YouTube. This is Flash Notion back with another. What am I reacting to? My Little Pony reaction. Lost my train of thought there for a moment. So this week we have episode 11, Flutter Brutter. Um, I will say I kind of got a little bit spoiled on this, which I'm not too happy about. People were discussing at the in their reactions to last week's episode that apparently they knew that this one was coming. Apparently it's about Fluttershy's family, and apparently she has a brother. And also, while I was downloading it, I saw one comment that basically suggested her brother's a lazy, arrogant asshole. Sorry for the language. Yeah, I'm a little bit upset that I got spoiled on that. Hopefully, it'll be a good enough episode on its own that being spoiled for me will not matter. So let's just get into this and see what we've got with Fluttershy here. And we'll be starting the episode in 3, 2, 1, go.
We're so happy you could
Well, that's
come
new.
have lunch with your father and me, Fluttershy.
I'm so glad you
That's her parents?
Super awesome of you to invite me too. Things have been so busy with the Wonderbolts lately. It's great to get a chance to relax someplace quiet.
That's exactly what I intend to do now that I've retired. In fact, I converted the back house to showcase my cloud collection. I have my clouds, your mom has her flowers, you've got your animals, and your brother?
Zephyr Breeze has his interests.
Zephyr Breeze?
Okay. Remember when he was convinced square clouds were gonna be the next big thing?
He's matured a lot since then.
Actually, it's funny you bring Zephyr up.
Oh no.
Oh no, not again.
It's just for a little while, dear, till he gets back on his hooves.
So,
Wait.
both of her
you
parents are
mean-
very,
Guess who's
suspect.
home? That's right, Big Sis. It's your one and only favorite little brother, moi.
Aw.
Okay, his design is awkward. I don't know. It sucks that we spent 6 seasons getting up to the point where we can introduce the main 6's parents. Like, seriously, it's taken 6 seasons to get to this point. It feels wrong. But I guess Zephyr Breeze, though, nice name, but
Hi, Flutter Butter. How's the bestest big sister ever? Hey.
what is that accent?
How about a little excitement to see your baby brother?
I'm just surprised. When you left, you said main therapy was your calling.
Oh, it is, sis. It is. You would not believe how much stress ponies hold in their manes. Everything gets limp and unmanageable. No offense, but brushing alone
Is he
won't
gay?
solve the problem.
Like,
What went wrong?
Nothing went wrong.
I'm not saying that
It's
to
just the power
mean or
of
anything,
FiM
like,
was
it's
so
just-
locked into their required styles, and you know me, I've got my own style.
he
and I can
really
do a little
seems somewhat effeminate.
Oh, this is lovely, dear.
Ugh.
Well, if it isn't Rainbow's the best flyer that ever was, Dash.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Sorry, I shouldn't tease you. I know the whole super awesome flyer bit's just to impress me. Still, thanks for showing
Okay,
me
not
how
gay.
coming. It's
But
sweet.
still, just the way he's acting is just so
I mean, what about
wrong
your friend
on so
Tom?
many
Sprinkle
levels.
pie. She could have turned this into a real house party. Am I right? I mean, this place could use it. Drab.
Oh, that's
We
insulting
have been
to
meaning
his
to redecorate.
parents.
Dad, please. When I get all my stuff back in here, you won't even remember what this boring old place looked like.
Wow.
Mom, Dad, can I talk to you for a second?
I like seeing angry Fluttershy though, and
I'm
wow.
not so sure letting Zephyr move back home is a good idea. I know you both want to help, but don't you remember last time?
Zephyr's just trying to find his place, dear.
I know. It just seems like his place always ends up being your place. And then he sort of makes you do everything for him.
Well, we may not be as bold as you, Fluttershy, but don't you worry. We know how to stand up for ourselves.
And they were all like, we love your free spirit, Zeph, and it will be wrong to cage that. Go follow your
Zephyr
dream.
Breeze. Okay, I now understand his name. Zephyr, the spirit of the West Wind, was
Zeph
very
was just telling me all about the
free-spirited,
ins and outs of
and
therapy.
also
It's
ambiguously
all
bi
so
or whatever.
political. I just
So,
could not take it.
It all makes sense. His entire personality really does make sense when you look at his
Sorry,
name.
sis, but when something's not the right fit, this pony's gotta fly. Anyway, good talk, Rainbows. I am so touched you came to see me. Really, I hate to deprive you of my presence, but this breeze needs his Z's.
You know it's the middle of the day, right?
I know. Siesta. I'm just gonna assume you made up my room the way I like it, right, Mom? Oh, I almost forgot. All my stuff is out front. Wanna grab that for me, Pops? Thanks.
No.
Same old Zeph.
Rainbow has known her since she was a filly,
I
so of
know
course
you
she
weren't
knows
expecting
what
to
Zephyr
see your
is like.
brother, but you've been kind of quiet, even for you.
I'm sorry, but I am just so peeved right now. Oh, excuse my language.
Peeved is not a bad word. What?
Fluttershy! It's me, Pinkie Pie! Your friend!
Oh, sorry about that.
We just had lunch with Fluttershy's parents, and you'll never guess who showed up. Ooh!
Mare,
Cranky Doodle Donkey! Cheese Sandwich! Miss Harshmony!
Wow.
Breeze.
Callbacks?
Oh, that makes more sense.
And from the look on your face, I'm guessing it's for another one of his extended stays.
She's a bit peeved.
Everybody keeps acting like it's a bad word.
Anything for himself, and I don't know why my parents keep letting him trot all over them.
Well, if your parents won't stand up for themselves, maybe you need to stand up for them.
You know,
Huh.
you're right.
No? It's kind of gonna be kind of like what she learned with the Breezies, right?
Zephyr, Breeze!
Oh, hey, sis. Come to see me work my magic and turn this place from drab to fab, huh? Well, watch and learn.
Can't you see what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm getting rid of this old stuff so I can turn the back house into my art studio. I decided I'm gonna be a sculptor.
I'm talking about Mom's flowers.
She's gonna move them so I can have my meditation patio here. She loves replanting stuff. Don't you, Mom?
And Dad's been collecting his favorite bits of cloud from the factory since before you were born.
The very best from every production run since my first day on the job. But why hold on to the past, really?
You can't just fly in and change everything Mom and Dad have built here.
But this is the only place big enough for my studio/meditation garden. Oh, unless I do it in the living room.
I know
No.
standing up for yourself can be hard, believe me. But Zephyr will never stand on his own if he can lean on you.
Don't be so dramatic, sis. Mom and Dad just want to let me be me, right? I can do plenty on my own.
I agree, which is why you should move out.
Oh, well, I mean, I totally would. But I don't think that's what Mom and Dad want. It's not, is it?
You know we love you, son.
Okay.
But your sister has
With the
a
exception
point.
of Sven Yallop and possibly Filthy
mean,
Rich, this show
I
has
really
never had an
came back here to
irredeemable
keep
character.
You guys company, but
So
whatever.
there's something going on with this guy that's
I just
makes
gotta
him
grab a few essentials.
wanna.
And you
Stay
definitely
home.
have somewhere else to go?
Of course! There's plenty of ponies who'd love for a little breeze to blow their way.
Yeah. If not me.
So, where's Zephyr
Now he's gonna come stay with Fluttershy, isn't he?
I hope I did the right thing.
Are you kidding? 100%!
Hey, sis!
What is Angel doing with that carrot?
Is here.
Okay, maybe like 70%.
Zephyr, when Mom and Dad told you to find someplace else to live, I don't think they meant here.
Well, it's not their house, so by definition, it's someplace else.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Stop oogling me and help settle this.
You know what? I totally forgot that I promised to help Pinkie Pie sprinkle something.
Wow!
You said you had plenty of places.
This
to
guy's
go.
worse than Discord when it comes to getting people to leave.
Fine, you can stay here
You're the best! We're gonna have so much fun.
on one condition.
Totally anything.
You have
Get
to
a
get
job.
a job.
I knew
Cracking
it.
the whip, huh? You always were kind of bossy.
Zephyr Breeze.
Kidding? Get a job.
I like seeing Angry Fluttershy, it's just so awesome. She should bring Discord in to deal with this guy. Like, if this guy got touched by Discord and brainwashed and whatever,
You have no
imagine
idea
what he'd
how
be
bad
like.
morning sun is for your mane.
Remember how we talked about you getting a job?
It was just yesterday, and it's totally on my to-do list, but you can't expect me to find something befitting my awesomeness overnight.
I thought you might say that. So I did it for you.
What?
These fabrics all need to be dyed those colors. Do you think you can handle that?
I don't know.
You get started while Fluttershy and I head to the store for more supplies. Ta-ta!
Good luck.
they're gonna come back and everything's going to be ruined.
Thanks for giving my brother a job. I just hope he's up to the task.
Oh, darling, dyeing fabric is the simplest thing. You just dip cloth in a bowl.
Yeah! Oh my gosh, there's a Joker face on the one mannequin.
Back!
What did you do?
Since you talk to animals all the time, I just figured it runs in the family, so why not outsource this stuff, you know? Turns out the animal communication thing isn't genetic.
Zephyr, I asked you to do this job, not to pawn it off on innocent woodland creatures.
Okay, I guess you have some feelings about this, but you should know it's basically your cat's fault for walking by and giving me the idea. But I'm actually...
That looks like Rainbow Dash.
So I guess what I'm saying is, you're welcome.
Zephyr, this is just unacceptable.
Wow.
You're
I
fired.
guess I know when my efforts aren't appreciated. Whoa, those are tall.
I'm glad you noticed, because they're your new job.
What? You said you were taking me to tea with the princess.
Actually, I said I was going to tea with the princess. You're going to work.
Sis, come on.
Don't worry, Zephyr. It'll be easy. I just need a Pegasus pony to fly up and wipe each window down from top to bottom.
And I'm here to make sure you do it right.
Wow, Zephyr. This looks amazing.
Well, you know, like you said, it was easy.
Where's Spike?
Up here! You were supposed to supervise, not do all the work.
I was supervising, and then Zephyr asked me about different cleaning techniques and which one was best, and if I could... Hey, I did all the work.
Don't let him fool you. Old Spike is quite the taskmaster.
Guy's worse than Huckleberry Finn, too. This guy's
come
just...
on, sis.
I mean, he's such
I
an
had to ask
a-hole,
Spike to
but
make sure I was doing it right.
it's funny.
Do it at all. Well, I guarantee there won't be any fooling around on the next job.
Next job?
That's right, Zep. You're coming with me.
You don't have to come up with some excuse to hang out with me, Rainbows. Let's just go for a fly and see where the day takes us.
We're going to Wonderbolt's headquarters, and I am going to give you a job so simple and straightforward, not even you can weasel your way out of it. And the second you try, I'm going to zap you with a storm cloud. Got it?
I can already feel the electricity between us.
Well, this is just,
Rainbow Dash is crazy, okay? She expects me to do stuff right when she asks me to do it. It's insane.
So you just quit? Again?
Escaped is more like it. Besides, what was I supposed
she really
to
did
do?
zap him with a storm cloud.
Trying.
I love it.
For once. Maybe that way you'd actually find something you like to do.
That all sounds fine for your friends, but it's just not me.
Then I'm sorry, Zephyr, but I don't think you can live here.
Fine. I'll just go live in the woods like my 4 ponies before me.
Good idea.
You're the only breeze
Well, that was
this
just
can
mean,
count on.
but
It's his own.
considering it was Angel, I'm okay with it. Seriously, the first few seasons for Angel, there's just
You're up, Fluttershy.
no way that he can be paid back enough for all the crap that he did.
Couldn't let Zephyr pull the same stuff on you that he's always pulled on your folks.
I guess so. Oh, hello, Constance. Oh? Oh, dear.
Wait, did she just say that bird's name was Cloud Stinks?
See,
That's what it
Wigford?
sounds like.
The breeze needs no pony. We've got food, shelter. Just need to put the old kettle
Is he
on.
gonna meet Zecora?
Come on, sticky, sticky. Make with the sparks. What's a pony gotta do to find a decent stick around here?
I know he needs to learn to do things for himself, but no.
He's just going crazy.
Live like this.
Actually, I don't think he'd make it through the night.
Probably not, considering he's in the Everfree Forest.
Fluttershy! Hey, I was just, cozying up in my sleeping bag. Ready to call it an early night. Such an exhausting day, you know?
It's noon.
You know me. Siesta.
Ow.
I can't do this. I can't do anything.
Zephyr, you're smart
Ah.
and talented. You
Sorry
could
about the
do
washer
anything if
noise.
you just tried.
And what if I give everything I have and still fail? Honestly, I think it's better not to try at all.
But then you won't ever do anything.
I don't expect you two to understand. I mean, when have you ever failed? You've literally helped save Equestria like a dozen times.
They are giving so much lampshading to that, and just
Sometimes
like
you have to do things
previous seasons where every pony has ignored the fact that they've done stuff like that.
No.
They've called it out so
here's the
many
deal.
times in this
You
season
come back
already.
with me, but you have to do exactly what I say. No exceptions.
I will literally do anything you ask me if it means I don't have to stay here.
Okay, you know what you have to do, right?
Beg for help, then quit when I get frustrated. Just kidding! Total opposite of that. Got it.
Well, he didn't try to help Pinkie Pie at least.
You think he can do it?
Every pony has times in their lives when their hearts are filled with doubt.
Frustration builds up inside, and it makes you wanna shout.
But if you just take that first step, the next one will appear. And you find you can walk, then run, then fly into the stratosphere. You've got to give it your best so you can.
Well, that's a very odd picture of Fluttershy in the background. I'm sorry, but I had to call that out. That's just weird that she would have that image.
You just have to begin, have to
Also, this definitely seems like a job more suited to a unicorn at this point, but
There are times when you want to give up, when you think that you can't go on.
But if you fight through with all of your might, you will find that you can't go wrong. That you could do it all alone. Every pony has times in their lives when their hearts are filled with doubt. But if you just give it your all, you'll start to work it out.
And I know I can't give up too soon.
how is he using scissors?
In the zone.
With one hoof.
But I can walk and run.
Then
I can do it on my own.
you can do it on your own.
I can do it on my own. I can do it on my own. I did it. I actually finished something by myself.
And it looks exactly like it's supposed to.
I knew you could do it, Zephyr.
Yeah, but
I did.
I thought his thing was being a free spirit and creating his own stuff.
For believing in me, sis.
That's what big sisters are for.
So, Zeph, now that you've accomplished this, what's next?
Anything I want. I mean, the sky's the limit, right? But, you know, I've got some baby steps in mind.
Thanks for dinner, Mr. and Mrs. Shy. It was great as usual.
Mr. and Mrs.
Thank
Shy.
you, dear, for not giving up on Zephyr. After all these years of pining for him, it must be so satisfying to see him on the right track.
Have you heard from Zephyr? Is he doing well?
I tell you, he's a great pony.
That's
so
funny.
full of drive and determination.
That's great.
Guess who graduated from main therapy training?
Awesome!
Congratulations, son.
You look so handsome.
I'm so proud of you, Zephyr.
It was only a matter of time before they recognized my true genius. But actually doing the work probably helped, and I wouldn't have if it weren't for you.
Oh, I just gave you some encouragement. You did this on your own.
And honestly, right now I feel like I can do anything.
Well, I think that's kind of the point, though, is that everybody needs
I can still
encouragement.
crash here for a few days, right?
Eh. Huh. Okay, exiting out of that. I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me with repeat viewings, but for all the interestingness of seeing Fluttershy's family, this one kind of feels like the first letdown of the season for me. I mean, let's just look at back. I'm just going to look back at the previous ones here, and we've got the Crystalling Part 1 and 2. And the thing with those was that, what was the lesson there? Was there a lesson there? I think it was mostly about just like facing up to the past and owning up to it and letting your friends make the decision for themselves rather than assuming stuff, that kind of thing. And then we had the Gift of Maud Pie, which was giving up stuff for other people and give your gifts from the heart, all that sort of thing. On Your Marks, which is about how even if you have best friends, you know, you don't have to be together 24/7. And then Gauntlet of Fire, which was just still probably one of my favorite episodes of the season because it's one of the few good Spike episodes and possibly the best Spike episode. And it introduced Ember, and it had the lesson. What was the lesson there? That brain power can sometimes be better than physical strength, I guess. No Second Prances, which is about giving people second chances, and it had Trixie in it, so that was awesome. And Starlight. Newbie Dash, which was about her being in the Wonderbolts, and that was pretty good. It really, I won't say it did the best possible job at what it was trying to do, but it was still pretty darn good. scratch that. Gauntlet of Fire is not my favorite. A Hearthwarming Tale is definitely my favorite episode of the season so far. One of my favorites of the entire show, and because it's just a Christmas Carol retelling, but just so awesome. And so many good things about that episode. I could gush forever. The Saddlebrow Review, while not being as good as some other episodes, ended up being pretty fun and interesting, and Plaid Stripes has grown on me quite a bit. Applejack's Day Off, on the other hand, was pretty good and pretty decent. Had a nice little lesson to it. Felt like an episode from previous seasons. So yeah, all the previous 10 episodes have all been pretty darn good. But this one, I don't know. It felt a little bit rushed, I guess. Like, it felt like they spent too much time setting him up to be this huge jerk. And then they realized, oh crud, we have to rush through the whole entire second and third acts. And so they crammed, like, the entire second one of those parts into a song. Which, while an interesting song, is definitely not going on my playlist. So yeah. Upon initial viewing, I'm only giving this episode a 6 out of 10. No, actually, I'm going lower than that. A 5.5 out of 10. It's barely... It's not even average. It's barely passing, I guess. I don't know. It just... The good points barely outweigh the bad points for this episode. Next week, though... Next week is possibly the mid-season finale. I'm not sure. Like, the mid-season should be at 13, not 12. But who knows? Either way, this is definitely not a top-tier episode for me.